Hello friends, good morning. Today is Murli from Madhuban, 17th July 2023. Baba said good morning. We said Om Shanti Bab Dada. The essence of the Murli is, sweet children, you are now sitting personally in front of the Father, the teacher and the Sadhguru. We are not sitting in the front of a point of light. We are sitting in front of the Father and our teacher and the Sadhguru. The mercy of the Father is that He becomes your teacher. He becomes our teacher and teaches you, and He then becomes the Sadhguru and takes you back with Him. He is our Father. He teaches us as a teacher, and He then becomes our Sadhguru to take us back with Him, back to the Shanti Dham with Him. So He plays the three role with the one point of light only: the Father, the teacher and the Sadhguru. He takes the body of Brahma Baba and do all his duty as a father, as a teacher and a Sadhguru. The question is, what have you promised the Father and what is your duty? What we've promised with the Father and what is your duty now as a Brahman Atma? You made this promise, Baba, whatever we hear from you, we will definitely tell that to the others and make them equal to ourselves, that they will also be happy when we hear a very good teachings from a Baba. Then we should have to ask to the others that they become be happy and healthy and emotionally strong. So this is our duty to tell others. Our duty is to teach everyone in the same way as the Father teaches us, because the locks on our mind intellects have now opened. Our locks are open now. God have the key and He opens our lock of mind. So our intellects are open now. Just as we are claiming our inheritance, in the same way we have to be merciful and enable others to claim their inheritance. Okay, they should also claim their inheritance because they also are the children of the God. So it is our duty to tell everyone. Song of the today is Take Blessing from Mother and Father. Okay, Om Shanti. You children are now sitting personally in front of Mother and Father. That is, you children are sitting in a school with your teacher. This is our school, this is our university where we are sitting and get the teaching from the God to become a king and queen. You children know that you are also sitting with the Sadhguru in order to listen to the knowledge. To listen to whom? We are listening from whom? From a God. Only the Father is the ocean of knowledge. You know that He has come here from the Supreme Abode in order to give us teaching. He will come only for us to make us knowledgeful, blissful, and He gives us inheritance of Satyuga, the paradise, the heaven, and we become king and queens there. Your intellects are connected to the Supreme Abode, the sweet home, although He teaches you here, and the Mother and Father are personally sitting in front of you. God is our mother, both as a father. He can treat and care like a mother and also treat us like a father. Okay, personally sitting in front of you, your intellect's yoga or remembrance is still directed to the land of Nirvana. We have to return home with the Father. Then we will go to the home of Vishnu. Go to the home of Vishnu, where the Vishnu and Lakshmi, Narayan or Lakshmi, have a rule over a Satyuga. So we will go to the home of Vishnu, where we get both Lakshmi and Narayana. Okay, that is a home. That is also a home. That is a home for us. We have to go to the land of Sri Krishna, the in-laws home. This is our in-laws home where we have to go. Satyuga is our in-laws home where we live with the Sri Krishna. First of all, you have to be remembered that Father who makes you worthy, Father makes us worthy. Parents make their daughter worthy when she goes to her in-laws home. She would glorify her parents. She would glorify her parents in the in-laws house. So the parents make their daughter worthy. So God is making us worthy to rule our paradise. The in-laws would say that the girl has a very good qualities. You know that you are now sitting personally in front of Supreme Father and Supreme Soul, and that you are studying. The Father makes a lot of effort on you children. This is His mercy. If a son become a barrister, it would be said that his parents sustained him and educated him well. The mother and father are creators and also the directors. Son would be attached to their father, whereas daughter would be attached to their mother. But now the time is different. The daughters are more attached to the father, not a mother. And son is more attached to the mother. So Baba said at that times, because the sons are to receive an inheritance from their father, son has to get the inheritance from the father, so son is more related to the father. A Kumari, a girl, a daughter would go and become a mother. You are now the decoration of Brahman clan. Brahmins are remembered. There are many children of Prajapita Brahma. Brahma had many of children. We are the children of Brahma. There are lakhs of children of a Brahma. You can even ask those Brahman priests, are you the mouth-born creations or you the mouth-born children of Brahma? Okay, we are a mouth-born children of Brahma because he teaches us and guides us, so we become the Brahma and a pure soul. Brahma means we are a pure soul. Okay, physical children take birth to their physical parents. When were you born? Through the mouths of Brahma. We are born from the mouths of Brahma. He teaches us, guides us. We listen him. So we become pure in intellect. So we become the Brahman. They wouldn't be able to tell you. You know that you have been adopted to the lotus lips of Brahma practically. Lotus lip of Brahma. Shiv Baba has adopted you. God adopted us. You understand that you are personally sitting here in front of all the three, the Father, the Teacher, and the Guru. The Father teaches you manners. It is here that you have to become virtuous, full of all virtues like Shri Krishna, by making effort. By making effort, we have to put our efforts here. We have to remember the God all the time, in every minute, in every work. People don't know who Radhe and Krishna were in their previous birth. They don't know who Radhe or Krishna in their previous birth. We know that they are here as a soul, as a people, as a person here. Only you children know this. Those who were worthy of a worship have become worshippers and will then become worthy of worship. Devotees are called worshippers. No one apart from the Father can give you the inheritance of changing from an ordinary human into a Narayana or from a beggar to a prince. When someone asks you what you are doing, tell that person, I am studying with the God, the Father. I am studying here. I am studying with the God, from the God. He is my Sadhguru. And I am studying here in the World University. Each of you has this aim and objective in your intellect. We are claiming our unlimited inheritance from the Baba. The inheritance of heaven is to become Lakshmi and Narayana. Our inheritance is what? We have to become Lakshmi and Narayana in heaven, or prince or princesses. You become prince and princesses here in this college. Nobody know there is any college or university where the study of making prince and princesses are to be taught, but here the study is given us to become a prince and princesses. You know that you are studying to become the prince and princesses in the future new world. The new world is called the golden age, the Satyuga, the paradise, the heaven. Those in the golden age are those in the iron age would be human beings. Both are human beings. It is human beings who receive knowledge. It would not be given to the animals. Knowledge is not given to the animals. We human beings are able to get the knowledge. Human being they are not getting the knowledge, but they're receiving the pure vibrations. They become silent when we are silent. Human beings had divine virtues and they become those with the devilish traits and now becoming those with the divine virtues. You children have this in your intellect. This is an easy thing to understand. The cycle of 84 birth is for Bharat. We, the soul, taking 84 births in our 5,000 years of cycle. The secret of cycle of 84 births will not sit in anyone else's intellect. We know that we are taking 84 births in 5,000 years of cycle, and now this is last 84th birth, and next is our golden age birth. Okay, so we know this cycle. Shri Krishna was the one who had the discus of self-realization. Vishnu is combined form of Lakshmi and Narayana. Vishnu is combined form Lakshmi and Narayana, or Radhe or Krishna. In their childhood they were be Radhe and Krishna. Then they form Lakshmi and Narayana, and the combined form is called Vishnu. However, the discus is given to Shri Krishna alone. Okay. The discus is given only to the Krishna. Inheritance is given is only to the Krishna alone. They never discuss means the chakra is only given to the Krishna alone. We have seen in the hand of Sri Krishna in a finger that discus. Okay. They never show Radhe with the discus. They don't even show Lakshmi with it. They show Narayana and Vishnu with it. Lakshmi is included in that because Lakshmi is included with the Vishnu. In fact, you are the spinner of this trend. You have no any signs and no any discus is there. There is God is spinning that discus and it will kill the devil. No, this is not like that. They are only the stories. That this is the discus of self-realization. We are having the self-realization, so we kill our all devils in us, like anger, okay, frustrations. We have to kill that the devil virtues in us. You know that you are studying this wonderful study with the God, the Father. He is the ocean of knowledge, the seed of human birth, the truth and living being. A soul is said to be the truth and a living being. A body cannot be called the truth and a living being. Even though a baby in a womb is non-living for 5 months, it still continues to grow. Everything grows, but it is the soul of a human being that is great. Human beings are praised and they are defamed. It was printed in the newspaper that when the Prime Minister of England went to church, he took his cat with him. Okay. Where persons are not allowed, the cat is with him. Look how much respect the cat was given. You cannot even go there without a permit, and yet the cat received a permit. Many people say that even dogs remembers God. Dogs also remember the God. They bark, don't they? They bark when the church bells rings, or when the Ajahn and everywhere in Muslim God deities, Ajahn is there. So In masjids, when Ajahn is there, the God is barking. When a bell rings in a mandir or temple, the dogs are barking. So they bark, don't they? Those people also simply speak of God, but they don't know anything. They only hear the vibrations, that it is very pure vibration. So they bark. They can realize the God too. So what is the difference between a human being and animals? We get the knowledge, they don't get it. You are now becoming so elevated. You will now be praised a lot. When your influence spreads in a practical way, they will say that is that is that's it. We have to go to the Brahman Kumaris. Sorry, we have to go to the Brahma Kumaris. Brahma Kumars and Kumaris are the grandsons and granddaughters of Shiv Baba. There is only one Baba. There is one Mama and one Baba whom you are created. You know that you are the grandsons and granddaughters of Shiv Baba. There is no questions of being young or old here. You are the grandchildren of Shiv Baba and the children's and grandchildren of Brahma. There is something so easy. This is the Brahman clan. The father is the creator. You know that you children of Shiv Baba are the initial founders of this tree. This Brahma is sitting under a trunk at the confluence age. Have you seen the pictures there? I will show you. The Brahma is sitting in the trunk of a tree and at the confluence age of this Sangama, and then the soul is transformed to the paradise and transformed to a deity and go to the paradise. So this is the age of confluence here. You are the grandchildren of highest on high Shiv Baba. You are claiming your inheritance of heaven from him. You should never forget this. You should never forget this. We get the inheritance of heaven from him. You have to forget whatever you have, including your bodies, and become bodiless. But never forget that you have to get the inheritance of heaven from him. Okay? We now have to return to our grandfather and to our sweet home. We are grandsons and granddaughters of Shiv Baba. The father is also needed. We need grandfather, granddaughters are there, but the father is also needed. Na? We truly, Brahma Kumars and Kumaris, we are grandchildren of Shiva and we receive our grandfather's inheritance. Only the sovereignty of the world is called true self-sovereignty. You become the masters of whole world. You are not afraid of anyone. This is called the undivided kingdom. There is no one else there. There is no one else there. We are only there. You become those who are full of all virtues, those who follow the supreme religion of non-violence. Baba has explained that there are two types of violence. One is violence, and the other type is to use the sword of lust. Okay? One is violence and second is lust. They both are similar. They both are polluting the environment. Okay? We are doubly non-violent. We are doubly non-violent there. We are not doing the violence and we are not in a ocean of lust. So we are doubly non-violent there. There is no questions of violence in the golden age, and there is neither physical violence nor that of vice. It is said that there is a supreme deity religion of non-violence. We become members of that. We will become deities from Brahmins. Our name, human beings, is then removed. We are deity there. We change from human beings to the deities, just as they become barristers or engineers, just as same we become deities. They themselves know how they become that. They know na, when we become barrister, or we know how we become that by getting knowledge. So we are getting knowledge here. You know that you are becoming deities through this studies. It is very easy. You have the knowledge of the beginning, the middle, and the end of this tree of variety of religions. No one else has this knowledge. You know that your father and teacher has come from the supreme abode to teach you. From universe he come. From Shanti Dham he come to teach us. Very far away. He comes day by day, daily by daily, and teaches us a full lesson of 1 to 2 hours. Okay? No any teacher in a universe, in a world, who come here and teach us. The supreme abode is so high up that even aeroplanes cannot go there. Look how Baba comes without wings in order to teach us. Baba comes without any wings, just find a flight and come in a body of Brahma and teaches us. So there should be that much happiness. We should be very happy that he comes for us only. We have to think that he come for us only, not from anybody other. He come for me to teach me, to make me pure soul, to become a deity in a golden age, to make me happy, to hug me, to love me, to release from all the sorrows of my life. Our Baba is also a teacher. He resides in the supreme abode and come from there to teach us. He has to do a lot of service. He also has to do the service of making the devotees happy. Devotees do not know me. I serve them so much. I also fulfill the desire of those who do intense devotion. Children have had visions of that. They sit there doing intense devotion and say, Sri Krishna, just give me a vision. People have this experience that Sri Krishna give me a vision, because God hear everyone. They have tears streaming down their faces. When they perform such intense devotion, I grant them a vision that belongs to the path of devotion. So at this time, I also please them. I sit here and speak to you personally. I teach you. There truly are the versions of God. These are the truly versions of a God. There is no doubt about this. It is also written in the Gita, O child, I am teaching you Raj Yoga to change you from an ordinary man to the Narayana. However, they have inserted Sri Krishna name. The Krishna soul is in his last birth at this time. He sits here and studies you children. The Krishna soul in his last birth at this time. He sits here and studies. You children know that the sun and the moon dynasty kingdoms are being established. We will definitely make effort and claim the inheritance. Baba is so merciful. He comes and adopts us, children. He say, children, Baba. Children say, Baba, you are the same one and we are the same ones who have met once again. You are the same Baba and we are those same children of yours. You have now come to give us our fortune of kingdom. Baba is once again teaching us. We are the grandchildren of Shiva. The name Prajaprita Brahma is glorified. You know that the creator of heaven is only the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, and that the inheritance will be received from him. Brahma also received it from him. That the Father is speaking to you Brahmins. He explains to you so clearly. So why do you forget him? Why we forget him? Why we are not chanting him? Why we are not remembering him all the time in every hour course of work? You are sitting in Baba's home. Baba himself becomes a teacher and teaches you. We are studying Raj Yoga here. We will go to the land of peace and then go to the land of happiness. This iron-aged world is to be destroyed, like there is a war in Russia. So it may be chances that there will be a third world war. So this iron-aged world had to be destroyed, na? We have to observe everything as detached observer as we did in the previous cycle. Just continue to see how you pass the examination, how destruction took place. See how you will take birth where there is a victory. See how you will build your palaces. See how it's very amazing scene when we see that we build our palaces of from the golden bricks and jewels in them. Your intellects are aware that there isn't a golden Dwarka down below which come up above in India. Says that it's a Krishna kingdom of Dwarka which is made up of gold. So it's have asked that this Dwarka is submerged in a water or in a river. So Baba said that there is no golden Dwarka down below in a river which has come up in one day. So there is no any chance there. They said that there was a golden Lanka of Ravan. People also says that golden Lanka where Ravana rules there, which is also submerged in a river. But there is no any Ravana Lanka or Krishna Dwarka. There is only Satyuga, golden age, which was situated in the banks of Yamuna at Delhi. And it is time to become of reconstructions of this Satyuga age. The time is very near. There wasn't really anything like that, like Dwarka or Lanka. It was the deities who had golden palaces. They don't exist now. Baba said that they don't exist now. The boat of Bharata has now sunk. You children now salvage every from one from the ocean of poison or hell. There is no questions of streamers, etc. You children of the ocean were burnt to death. You become ugly by sitting on the pyre of lust. You were beautiful and then become ugly. You were such beautiful deities of Bharata. Foreign too, that you people, when you get the knowledge of Raj Yoga, then you will also become from a deity word and you become rule here as a deity in Bharata. All of you are Sham Sundars, ugly and beautiful ones. You children know who it is you are sitting in front of. There is no other spiritual gathering where God the Father sits and teaches you Raj Yoga. The incorporeal Father must have entered someone's body. How could he come as Sri Krishna? What happened when Sri Krishna come to the earth? Everybody in running behind him and tortures him. So the God takes some other face or a body. Yes, his soul is here. It is not. The locks on your intellects have now opened. You know this is the soul of Krishna. Brahma Baba has the soul of Krishna here. You know that you become the masters of the world through Baba. You claim your inheritance. You are the ones who say Mama and Baba, and so you have to follow them in studying. That is why it is said, follow Father. The real Father is needed, not an artificial one. Gandhiji too was called Bapuji or a father, but no inheritance was received from him. Bapuji don't give us inheritance. He gave us inheritance of peace and truthful. That was a limited inheritance from a limited Bapuji. He would not be called unlimited. This unlimited Bapuji, like a god, has come from the supreme abode. He makes you into the masters of heaven. You have now become knowers of the three aspects of time, and you are the ones who become the masters of paradise. You should have so much love for the unlimited Father. I break away from everyone else and connect myself to you alone. This is your promise to the Father. This is our promise, that we have to connect ourselves from you only. The Father sits here and explains to you children with so much love. What would anyone know about when Shiv Baba came? Does anyone know that when Shiv Baba came? When it was Raksha Bandhan, or how the divine virtues were imbibed? Okay, Raksha Bandhan is also a festival in India where we put a holy thread to the wrist of a brother by a sister to become that he is preserved us from all the mishappenings with us. So we become, the girls are wearing the holy thread in the hand of brother. People study the Gita and the scriptures, and yet no one understand anything. You explain everything only. There is no questions of the scriptures in this. God sits here and teaches you. He taught you at the confluence age. You now listen to him personally, and so your intoxication rises. That intoxication should not decrease. It is not a human being who is teaching you this. The Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, who is the ocean of knowledge, is teaching you. All of you Brahma Kumars and Kumaris are listening to him. You are not listening to me, you are listening to the God. You listen to him and then relate it to others. Your agreement is that you will listen to Baba and definitely relate that to the others also. So this is a homework for the today, that you have to ask or give this knowledge to even a single person today. Okay, try it. It become easy. Only a single person in a day, at least for today. Otherwise, why do you listen? Baba said, otherwise, why do you listen? You have now become children of unlimited Father. The Father says, constantly remember me alone. Constantly remember me alone. Renounce all your relationships, including those with your own bodies. The Father is Shiva and you are the Shaligrams, means the daughters or sons of Shiva, the Father and the children. The Father said, I am incorporeal. You too were incorporeal. You have come here to play your part, to play your roles. You are the heroes here. You are now have to go back home. Baba is the master of Brahmand, means universe. You too were the masters of Brahmand. You are also the masters of universe. That is also called the supreme abode or Paramdham, the land of Nirvana, where all souls are living there. The incorporeal world. All of those are its names. The incorporeal world, the subtle region, the corporeal world, this cycle continues to turn in front of you. Okay, acha. To the sweetest, beloved, long lost, and now found children's love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother, the father, the Bab Dada. The spiritual father says Namaste to the spiritual children. And we spiritual children say Namaste to our Supreme God, Father, Mother, Bab Dada. Okay, essence of Dharana. We have to do these things today. The first is follow the mother and father in this study. Stay in the happiness that God has come from highest on high land to teach us. Okay, you now have to return to your sweet home. So practice being bodiless. Forget everything, including your body. The blessing from the God for you today. May you experience the power of silence by stabilizing in the elevated stage beyond sound as a master seed. The explanation is, the elevated stage of being beyond sound is a lovely and unique, powerful stage that is beyond all physical attractions. When you stabilizes in this elevated stage for even a second, for even a point of second, the impact of that is that even while doing everything throughout the day, you will especially experience the power of silence in yourself. This stage is called Karmatit stage, the full stage of being equal to the Father. That is the master seed stage, the stage of a master almighty authority. By having this stage, you will experience success in every task. The slogan for today is, a great soul is one whose every word is an elevated version. Okay, a great soul is one whose every word is an elevated version which influences the others. Okay, Om Shanti. Thank you, Baba. Thank you so much. Om Shanti.